I think we're live this time. Are we live?
I don't know. It says live on the screen here.
Well, good. And I'm trying to go in Instagram as well. And here we are. Yay, I think it worked.
Oh, phew.
Oh my goodness. Hey, Raph, how are you?
I'm good. I'm
You got
good.
to watch Lorraine have a meltdown. Look at that.
It's all good.
How exciting is that?
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
oh, well, this is just our second attempt at doing these every week. And, we got to honor the energy, right?
Yes, go with the flow. Everything happens for a reason, they say, so on and so forth. As we roll our eyes and say, why?
Yeah. And no amount of trying to plan and make it super smooth for everybody. And then it just kind of like you created your sand castle and you're trying to create it for everyone. Someone comes along and boots it down. And it's so frustrating.
Yes. Yes.
But thank you. November is done. I'm glad because the 1st of November was the most horrible day in my life. So let this day be much, much better. I'll take computer glitches and tech glitches over body glitches and puppy pain any old friggin' day.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah. There we go.
Maybe Elliot's going 3 times lucky.
No.
No? Okay.
Oh, please no more. Yeah. I'll deal with 2. 2's a good number, right?
Good? Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Good. So so new month. I felt really optimistic this morning. I was pulling some cards. I like to do that all the time, obviously, but at the beginning of the month. And there's just something that's fresh about a fresh new month, a fresh new Monday is like the start of the, technically the start of the week, work week. And it just has some good energy about it. And I was feeling on top of the world. And then I let the tech issue kind of tumble me down a little bit. It kind of humbled me.
Throw you off a little bit, which is kind of so funny because I did energy forecast for the week. And you're just going along with the role that I said. So I'm like,
True. So, so don't keep us in suspense. Why don't you share that? Oh, so before we do that, let's just say that whoever is here watching, we're broadcasting over multiple channels. So, say hello in the comments. Oh, look, here we go. Francis, hello. Welcome to December. Yes, totally. And both of us are broadcasting over our own network. So thank you so much for being here. Whatever you resonate with, please go with it. If you, want to proclaim it in the comments, which forecast feels more like something that you want for you, you can put, Raphael, or you can put me in the chat. And no, it actually don't do that because it makes it sound like you're voting for either one of us. Vote like how Raphael did it last week, and we kind of talked about this off camera, but let's just kind of keep going with it. Is choose energy 1 or energy 2. Pop it in the chat if you want to play along, even if you're watching the replay, and you're kind of proclaiming that's the energy forecast that's going to work for you. Did I do okay with that?
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. It's kind of like pick a card, right? Or choose, and so it's just like you intuitively pick and go from there. And it's like trusting, what the universe has to offer, and also trusting your own inner wisdom of the energy that you want to go with. So,
True.
Yeah.
True. So are you happy with this, or would you prefer out? Which do you prefer?
I have no idea.
I don't like being so...
like my time schedule is still so off, and I thought I would be over it by now coming back from Japan, and I'm just like, whoa. I'm still kind of, I don't know. Yeah.
Well, I like this because it's not so in everybody's face.
In your face.
I don't want to be a prominent thing. So choose energy level, energy 1 or 2, and I'm going to let you start, Raf. So.
All right. Okay. So am I going to be number 1 or number 2? I'm going to let you intuitively pick.
Well, you'll be number 1 since you're going to be first.
Yeah. Okay.
It just makes sense, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. So I'll be number 1, and I will start things off with, I did some automatic writing with a couple of cards that I pulled. And so the first card that actually just jumped out is Sacred Reverence, and number 47. And it's this card here.
Beautiful. Here, I'm actually going to highlight you.
So, okay.
If I can figure that out.
All right. So this is what I wrote down with the energy, and it kind of came to me, and then I pulled the cards. So things might feel a little backwards this week, but remember that Spirit's way of putting you back on course. This week might be a lot of WTFs with a huge exclamation mark. And this isn't what I asked for. But please, please, please remember that this, what did I say? And this, so ask for, but trust the process. They are working with you in the grand scheme of things to help you achieve all that is meant for you. So it's trust the process. So when things don't go according to plan, understand that it's just a redirection to land you in energetically the mindset, the shifts, the the energy of I can do this. So it's creating the blend or the mixture that will help you achieve your outcome that you do desire and what the universe has in store for you and the contract that you have made before even coming here. So the energy is just to trust and remember that. And the other energy I really picked up is like things are going to be like rapid fire. It's just like boom, 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 boom. And it's a lot of WTFs, but just slow down and trust the process is my advice. And the other card is Into Me I See. And this is just about trusting, trusting that the universe knows and your higher self knows and your contract that you came here for knows. So just trust and breathe. And breathe.
Yes.
Yes. And then, with those energy, it is the key of unlocking your highest potential. So
beautiful.
Yeah, just trust, trust, trust. And so that is the energy forecast that I received for this week.
That makes so much sense.
Well, when you were getting that, I was just like,
Yeah, and why you were so kind of calm, cool, and collected about it, and you didn't really say much. You were just letting me have my.
I'm just letting you do your thing.
Yeah, and it's so funny. So I'll just jump into energy number 2 because this is what I got. I got Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. So I tapped in and I'm like, this is the energy for the month. So I'm going to pull a couple tarot cards to go with it, but I wanted to do them live because to be in the energy of it. So Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance, and it says obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. That's what I pulled. So then all of this stuff happened when we're trying to go live. And I'm like, this is not doing this. So clearly I had to experience what energy you picked up. So, yeah. And what this feels like to me is that for those who are thinking that, oh, we're in December, it's the last month of the year, I'm feeling that a lot of people might be thinking, oh, it's too late. It's too late for me to finish whatever. It's too late for me to check that off my list. It's too late for me to make money. And in pulling this, it just feels that it's never too late. We're shortening our own leash and preventing ourselves from being infinite, and for trusting that we're where we are. And I love how it kind of dovetails with what you were saying, Raphael, with your message. That's why I think it's kind of a collective, realistically. And it feels weird being here by myself. Get back here.
Hello.
Hello. But I wanted to pull some tarot to go along with this, just to be in this collective energy. And Renee's here too. Hello, Renee. Thanks for being here. Thanks for saying hi. We love seeing the comments come through. So, infinite abundance, Lord Ganesh, and he's the remover of obstacles. He's that the energy of you trusting that no matter what, have faith and trust. And wow, we're getting some good cards. I'm pulling 3 cards. 3's my number, not when it comes to fractures. I love it. So the first one is the King of Swords. And this is really just trusting the thoughts you have. And if they're not the thoughts you want, it's time to shift them. It's time to really allow yourself to focus on what matters and let the rest go. It's going to feel a little noisy because there's going to be some conflicting, this is what I want. Yeah, but this keeps happening. And, you're almost like having this crazy conversation with yourself. And it's like, acknowledge where you are and just give yourself a different perspective. This is where you have to shift your energy. Like, I'm thinking back to me kind of having my little meltdown just before this thing. I had to stand up and I had to just clear my energy, and it made a big difference. At first, it kind of made me kind of clear the energy again, going, what the WTF? But then you got to let it out. And that to me is what this card is reminding you. What's important? What's important? Mercy, hi. She's just quiet. Well, thank you for being here. Focus on what's important. And the next card that came, 2 out of 3, is the Hangman, which is sometimes there's going to be hang-ups. And sometimes that's the opportunity we need to recalibrate ourselves. It could be you're in a hurry to get to an appointment. Please don't be me in a little bit. But and then you're hitting the red light. It's the time when you get the really long train that's going by, and you have to, that's an opportunity for you to go, okay, what can I do with this time? What am I meant to come back and see from a different perspective? And I don't know about you, but personally in my life, this has come up a lot, and I've been learning from it. And I love those moments where you can wallow in that energy, but sometimes these times are forced upon you and they're not part of your plan. But that's just part of the energy I'm picking up for this week, maybe for this month. We'll see how it goes. But keep your eye on the prize, because the third card I got is the 10 of Cups. This is being in flow and being in synchronicity with what's meant to come through. And it really feels like, well, this could be different for everybody. So going back to that King of Swords, it's like, what do you want? What do you want to prioritize? Give yourself that time to recalibrate your heart, your brain, your energy to what it is you really, really want. And I think that's a big, big focus, especially personally, it is. So that's what I get.
Wonderful.
So who has
I like the energy of all the cups. They're all different colors. And so, it's like picking and choosing and feeling the vibration of what, works for you and all that. And there's like, there's so many different options out there is what I really picked up with that energy.
Yeah, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, what can we do with that energy? What can we do about it? Like, for example, when I had all the things planned since last week about doing this, preparing this live thing, and it didn't go to plan, what's the first thing we do? We freak out and we panic. We get upset. A lot of times it's self-judgment, because for me personally, it was about seeing myself from above going, better. You know better than this. And then there's someone above that going, yeah, but you're judging. And it's almost like this layer of people looking down on me, seeing all the different perspectives. And at the end of the day, you're going to be, and you're going to do whatever it is. And you always get a choice. You always get to choose.
Mm-hmm. And I like with that energy, or just like to go along with that, is the more you see things for what they are and face them, instead of like, running away from certain emotions or different things, is like, okay, yeah, fine. I'm going to judge myself. And that's where I am at right now. So the more you face energy, reality, situations, life, it's not as harsh. You get to know how to play the game a little bit better, right? And go with the energies of success in the long run.
Yeah.
It's your final card, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And I think we can always just question ourselves. What is a better thought I can be thinking right now? Or what is a better feeling I can reach for right now? And if we keep bringing it inward, instead of it's all happening outside of me, it's all, blame, 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 instead of, and even blaming ourselves. Like, instead of that, it's like, how can I reach for a better feeling? What can I do with this from here? But I really think it's that acknowledging. I mean, we can't change anything until we acknowledge something needs to be changed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's definitely a learning curve. I don't know. Anyone else? Anyone in the comment if you've got the secret to all of this, and you never react or freak out ever, because I've never met that person.
Will AI be joining us then?
AI doesn't get it right either. Holy moly.
Yeah, but they don't care.
They don't care. Yeah, it's built in to make it seem like they care. So yeah. So it's interesting. Just as I was talking, 3 more cards kind of flopped out again. Do you mind if I share?
Go for it.
Because these are really friggin' good ones. And I feel like this is for this week, because if we're focused on doing a little better, and if we bring our narrow focus a little bit, and don't worry so much about it's the end of the year, it's the last month, blah, 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 and focus more on being present for today, for this hour, for this week. I got the star, and I love it, because this is follow that guiding light, but you have to be willing to look for it. Do you pick up anything from that, Raph? You want to add to that?
No, you go ahead.
Because it really feels like it's reminding you that you've got to continue to keep that line of communication with your higher self, with higher consciousness, with the angels. You got to keep it open. It's not a one and done. You've got to do the work, and let the work be fun. Let it be fun. That's where we get the magician. because use the tools you have. Use your own magic. Have that ability to just go WTF, or not WTF. What? Yeah, WTF. I'm doing it. I'm gonna fake it till I make it. Now, sometimes that term isn't always good to use, but when it comes to just trusting in your own stuff and playing and allowing that energy to flow. Like I really feel with this card, it's grounding yourself. See the little string? It might be harder to see. There's a little string that's connecting her. That's her grounding cord to earth. And she's also allowing the energy up into the main source, divine source. And then with the magician, this is where you're allowing the flow now to happen. Now that you're connected, you got to keep the energy going. And you've got to just learn to recalibrate as you go from there. And the last card is the Ace of Wands. And I love this one in the lights here because it looks like there's a net and this flame is like burning the net away, as if to say you don't have to contain yourself anymore. Allow the inspiration to come however it needs to come through. That's what I pick up. Let's see, there's a couple comments before we let Raf do her thing. Pause and reassess is my go-to. Also think of Byron Katie. Is this true? Instead of continuing. Yeah, I love that. And Francis, I'm all about removing obstacles. Concluding with the 10 of Cups can't be beat. Love that message. Oh, good. Yeah. Thank you.
Very good.
So that's all I had to say about that.
Okay, wonderful. Good. Well, I already did my energy. If anybody has any questions or anything, maybe we can pull a card and see how you can work with the energy if you're experiencing something going on in your life right now, or questions or what have you. But I really do feel the biggest key is if you kind of step back and feel the energies, like intuitively you will know you have the messages, you have the answers, so on and so forth. But sometimes it's with that last card where you said it's burning away, the cobwebs and so on and so forth. It's, to me, what came to me is it's igniting, it's lighting up how the energies all stream together, and it's creating a road map of what to do next and how to proceed and how to react, so on and so forth. So it's illumination.
Love it.
Yeah,
that makes a lot of sense too. And I like that adding to the messages as they come through. Yeah, thank you. And like Raphael said, that's our energy for this week. And if you would like a quick clarification with the card pull, let us know. I've got limited time, so we don't want to keep you too long here. Let's see. Do you both set intentions for the new year? I always try to reflect and set some goals. Absolutely. Yeah. I like to do that.
Yeah, I don't. I would love to, but it's always the way I look at things is why wait until the new year? I'm gonna start today. I'm gonna set my intention for today and create a goal of what I would like to see myself being in a year from now. So, definitely new year, new beginning, all that kind of stuff. I feel like there's really big energy, and maybe I should do that a little bit more, but it's like my process is there's no time like today.
And I love that. And it speaks to the every person, because then you don't have to wait, right? Where I do like to start the new year with intentions, not resolutions, but with intentions. I do a bunch of tarot pulls for each of the month, and just to see, it's all in what you want to do, which I think it's just super powerful to honor how you want to do it, how you want to play.
Yeah. So I guess, it kind of For the new year, my intentions that I do set, though, I guess, is creating a space so the energy within my home. I set it up for the new year to happen. So I clear a lot of energies within my home and then reset them to bring in that energy and that flow for the new year. So I do it with, I guess I do it with this stuff.
You do it in a different way than just setting intention. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah,
I love
not
that.
for self, but for space.
Maybe we'll have to get you to do a video or share a little more about that in the coming weeks as we get closer.
Sure.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
So Renee would like a card pull. So if we each can pull a card for her.
Is there something that you're going through lately, Renee, that you would like to touch on, or just like a universal card?
Yeah, let us know. And while we wait, Francis mentioned, do you have a solstice ritual? I'm interested in that as well. I'm not super, I don't know how to word it. No, not really, but I do tune into the energy. Actually, it depends. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I really want to do something special for this, but I just see how the energy is leading up to it. So that's my answer. About you, Raph?
I'm a rebel. It's like the first thing that kind of came to me is like, I don't like to do things just because it's a ritual or because everybody else is doing it. So it's like, you can't tell me what to do. Like that kind of like, defiance. But definitely if I've done a lot of different things, if I get energetically pulled or drawn to do something. And so like right away with the solstice, I picked up, it's going to be a lot of water energy this year. And so I think it's a lot of like things are flowing, things are moving, and it's also cleansing and clearing. So, I rituals, I don't really like because everybody's like, you have to do it this way, this way, this way. And it's just like, no, you need to do it your way.
Yeah, but I think, you're always doing something, whether you call it or label it a ritual or not, you're definitely using your own magic when you do stuff. So I'd say, yeah, you kind of do, but maybe not just specifically for the solstice. Like there can be any old time for it. And that's the beauty of magic, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And Francis says there's a strong collective energy at times like that. Yeah. I guess I'm very empathic that I kind of feel that strong energy all the time, which can sometimes be whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's Renee, a near future general inspiration. Okay. So 2 cards flipped out for her. If I'll go first then, if you're still pulling. Yeah. You got the Knight of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups. So if your question is near future general inspiration, to me, the Knight of Pentacles is saying, keep going and you'll keep growing, because what you're already doing, what you're planning, what you're trying to bring into the world, into your own life, you're building stability. Keep focused on that forward motion. It's happening. And the other one was the 3 of Cups. This is where you reach out to your tribe, reach out to family, friends, your groups, when you need support, when you want to celebrate. That's the most important thing. Don't just reach out when you need support or when you're there to support others, but reach out. Oh, celebrate the teeny little things. Celebrate every little thing. That's going to really light you up and light others up to light the way for them as well. If that makes sense for you, Renee.
Beautiful. So as I was shuffling, I got a quick little message of there's going to be a decision that needs to be made. And it's, around Christmas time or prior to Christmas. And so like, you're going to have to make a decision, or a decision's going to have to, is coming to you. And energetically, it feels to me that you're looking at some situations it is a nice right way, but you're not thinking about yourself. You're not putting yourself first. You're seeing, these things of like, how is this going to help the other person or this, but you're denying yourself and what yourself needs. So it's like shift perspectives and put perspective on number one, you, because that's what will make the energy flow and you become stronger and brighter and so on and so forth. So this is the energy that I picked up is, you're thinking about everybody else, not thinking about what it is that you need to be made. So when this decision comes to play, I invite you to take a step back. You don't have to answer right away and just really reflect on what works for you in the grand scheme of things.
Beautiful.
Shining through. This is, the energy of like asking, what does my spirit need? What does myself need to succeed? Because the more you succeed, the more you're able to work with all these beautiful little feather friends, who is your family and people in your life and all that kind of fun stuff. And then the royal you, right? This is actually starting to listen to your energies. And the more you listen, the more ignited it is and stronger as a collective. And your energy will be able to expand and do more good in the long run.
Beautiful. I love that. And she says, thank you with a heart. Thank you. But I think that was from my message. So maybe she has something else to say about the one you just channeled too. That was beautiful.
She's going to say, shut the front door.
I think that bird card felt a lot like that 3 of Cups did. Very similar.
Mm-hmm.
Stick with your flock. Well, there we have it. That's the energy for this week and the beginning of this month. Thank you so much for watching and commenting. And for those who are watching as a replay, let us know in the comments. It always helps the algorithms so we can reach more people, even though we've reached you. And that's really realistically all that matters. Right, Raph?
For reals.
For reals. Yes, thank you. All the messages were amazing. You're very welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Mercy, Francis, Renee, anyone watching at the replay. And thank you, Raph. We'll see everybody next week, same time, hopefully a little on time next time.
There we go.
Okay.
There's always hope.
There is.
Take care. Have a good week.
Bye-bye.